What's up, Bethel, Alaska? I am so honored. Man, I am so honored to be able to bring to Bethel the March for Life, which is a pro life march. Um, we actually had the National March today, January 24th, in which the President of the United States actually came and addressed the crowd for the first time. This march has been going on for 47 years, and this is the first time that we've actually had support at the march from the White House and the highest office in the land um, by the President of the United States. So this is a big moment for us, and uh, I am so grateful and honored to be able to bring that movement to our region, to Western Alaska. And I think it's very powerful that we will be marching in extreme cold weather. Um, it's likely to be -13 tomorrow. Um, and I really feel like um, the uh, the attack that we've just received from It's Going On in Bethel, where they're no longer allowing us to promote our event on their site, is a blessing in disguise. Um, because it just kind of proves our point that their argument is very weak and is can't stand up to criticism, and they don't want to allow us to promote the event. They don't want the event to be big. So I hope that this motivates some people who were on the fence about whether or not to come, because it's going to be very cold. There's no two ways about it. And I also see that as a blessing, because we will get to demonstrate to the rest of the world and the rest of the people in our country that they don't have really an excuse to not demonstrate in the way that we are, because we're going to be marching in frigid weather, and many people don't know how abortion affects Western Alaska and Alaska on the whole. We're one of only a handful of states that allow unrestricted abortion from conception to birth. So up until the day that the child is born, we do not restrict abortion. It's not easily accessible like it is in other states, but we routinely send people down to Seattle to have late term abortions. And I know that a lot of people are one way or the other about first and second trimester abortions, but I think most people are unified that late term abortions are unacceptable, and um, many people misunderstand what the pro life movement is all about. I think that there is, the majority of the people in the movement, including myself, would like abortion to end across the board. And we don't aim to not just to overturn Roe v. Wade. That would be a great goal. But also, we aim to make abortion unthinkable, make it so that people, if even provided the choice to have abortions, wouldn't have them. And most people that you talk to on the street, they would tell you that they personally would never have an abortion, but they want women to have the choice. So we want not just to overturn Roe v. Wade, which would the consequence of that would be that that decision would be left to the states. So abortion wouldn't necessarily be outlawed. It would be up to state by state. It would be state to state decision, and each state would get to decide whether or not they wanted to continue um, to provide access to abortion or not. Um, and we've gotten to a point in our country where we're starting to debate concepts like late term abortions and even partial birth abortions and infanticide. So we're in a turning point when we need to make a decision, and I think that the power of Western Alaska is that it can be hard to live in this environment, and it's definitely going to be hard to march in this environment. But we're so passionate about this movement that we will march And it could just be me. It could just be me with frostbitten fingers, and a single sign, marching for life. But in that, that's powerful too. Numbers are powerful, lack of numbers are powerful, but I would like to see as many people demonstrate tomorrow as possible. And since we have been restricted from promoting the event locally, and since we haven't really gotten much support from the local news agencies, I still haven't heard from KYUK, KTUU, CBS did approach me, but it's Friday, the day before the event, and I haven't heard from them. We'll see what happens with that. But the lack of attention for the event, um, it has motivated me to try other means of promoting it. And so here I am, inviting you to the Assembly of God Church at 10 a.m. tomorrow, the 25th of January 2020, to participate in the very first March for Life in Bethel. We have signs already made. They're very pretty. And all you have to do is show up in your winter gear, your best winter gear, and we'll be marching for less than a mile, 0.7 miles from the Assembly of God, which is on 86th Avenue, to the Ubiquariat Cultural Center. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but at the Cultural Center is where we'll end. And we'll have a brief intercession at Watson's Corner, and we'll be doing speeches there. And just, it's like the access point in the center of Bethel, so we want to spend a little bit extra time there. But yeah, it should be a very brief but very powerful and motivating demonstration. And it's the first time in Bethel, and I'm very grateful. And let's do this. Let's get out there. If all you have to do is show up, we've made it so that people, all they have to do is show up. Everything will be taken care of for you. In fact, I think Dale at the Assembly of God is going to provide donuts and coffee for the people who arrive early. We're starting at 10 a.m. and the march will actually begin at 11. So if you come in that window, you're likely to get a donut and some coffee. All you have to do is come. And if you're very passionate about this, I really hope that you show up and show unity for our event. So have a great Friday. I'll see you out in Watson's Corner this afternoon while I'll be promoting the event. And God bless America. God bless you, and God keep you.